So last time you guys got requests from Captain Evinzi to assist Lady Amandi with the fight that's going on. You fought your way through the smoky hallway with the rooms on fire, busting out a couple windows on the way. You came to this little room here, which is like a kind of like a reading room, like with some art on the walls and stuff like that. You found Jathal, the pale lady with the scythe. She was tied up on like one of the little lounge chairs, and there was a few of the Black Tears members. Looks like they were interrogating her or something. You guys busted in, fought them. You killed one of the guys who seemed to be the leader, and the other two busted through the window and ran off. And that's where we are picking up. With I think, Claw, you're probably one of the only ones. I think Lindsay would kind of rush into the room to see what was happening after hearing all clear.
So, Jathal.
And they ran out a window in the billiard room, is that right?
Yeah, they busted out a window and ran off.
I think we were just going to probably search these rooms, maybe.
Yeah, totally agree. Is there something like, can we see like what they were looking for? Did they drop anything on the way out the door?
No, not really. They just they threw a knife at the window to bust it and then ran out and jumped out it. They seem like they in this room here that you guys are in now, it basically looks kind of like this is like, you know, it's a pretty finely furnished room. You got padded chairs and side tables, and you got like thick burgundy carpet on the floor, oil paintings hanging on the walls, shelves contain statuettes of and other small art pieces. So it kind of looked like, you know, just a room that was full of some like art pieces and stuff like that. This room here, the billiards room, you guys take a look around. Again, more padded chairs, comfortable looking couches, side tables, and a pretty nice billiards table. And then, you know, Jathal is basically still tied up.
If you didn't hear it before, I'm going to untie her.
Oh, okay, yeah. When you untie her, she kind of, you know, stands up and brushes herself off and just kind of indignantly is kind of like, about time. What is going on?
The manor seems to be under assault. Either a very well organized group of thieves or some mercenary company, maybe. Like, how'd she get captured? What's her?
He says I was
like.
Yeah, she's dressed like she was at the dinner. She said that she came in here just to kind of be alone, and I came in here to be alone and relaxed on this comfortable couch, and I must have drifted off to sleep, and the next thing I know, these thugs were on me and grabbing me and tying me up. Took me by surprise, got me tied up before I could really react.
Would I be allowed to move north into the thing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Are we counting? Okay.
Yeah, we're not in combat anymore.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So you guys can move freely.
Did you happen to overhear anything, like when these thugs or whatever were talking? Like, did you happen to hear anything about their motives or plans?
She overheard the one with the daggers. They called him the Inishkiv. Mentioned that the lady of the manor was cornered. You know, I think they were talking about Lady Jamandi Aldori, Lady Aldori, that she was cornered in the dueling hall.
Know where that is?
by the boss and those two. He said that she's been cornered in the dueling hall by the dueling pit by the boss and those two giants.
Do we know where that is in the building?
You
Has
guys
anybody
don't.
mentioned it or pointed it out or anything?
Yeah, no. Evinzi, the captain of the guard, had mentioned that that's probably where she was. He just indicated it was at the very end of the West Wing. Jathal,
Can we like start hustling south, like to get?
yeah,
I mean, even though we
Jathal
don't
says
really
I
have an
think
idea
if
where
you go, she was poking around a little bit. If you go to the south and then it kind of loops around, where she kind of points at this
like
door
through
here.
this other door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's unless something else is of immediate attention, I think we're kind of like we're in a burning building. Like I think we're kind of on the clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything else they want to do here?
Am I the lucky person who gets to kick down the door now? Because I'm all of a sudden the one with the 18 AC.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Probably. You're probably our closest thing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll open the door,
What's the
and
dueling
1,000 knives come at me.
Yeah, you open the door, peek in this room, and you see it's a large room that has a floor with like polished white tiles, and hanging from the walls are various trophy heads, like a stag with an impressive set of antlers, a large tusk boar, a cranky-looking oversized owl, a snarling wolf, and two different reptilian monsters. They seem to be like it's just like a trophy room.
Noise coming from anywhere? Like, is there fighting sound coming?
Yeah, you do hear some noise coming from this door here. Give me a sec. Yeah, you do hear some fighting noises coming from these doors here.
I got to ask, what's with the buckets? I see buckets.
I have temporary hit points on me from an effect called
yeah.
Rousing Splash.
Oh, cool.
He
I
dumped
think it's
water.
called,
Dumped water on him and his wolf and one other person.
Nice. Okay. I'm
get
gonna
temporary hit
move
points,
up
and I'm
here, I
hoping
guess.
it would
And
help against the fire.
is there anyone who's really good at listening that can get us a lay of the land, like a head count in there?
Probably you, maybe me, but I don't know that we have the time to listen that long. I think we're again in a bit of a rush.
Yeah, it's more fighting sounds.
I kick open the door and I nearly vomit.
Yeah, you see this large hall. It's a very large recessed area, sits in the floor of an enormous chamber. You see racks containing practice blades and stands holding suits of padded armor. Tons of bodies, from a ongoing fight, litter the floor. You see across the way, you see Lady Aldori facing off against two giants. Well, looks like frost giants.
Previous one we fought was a frost giant as well, correct?
Correct. They look a little bigger than him.
And not almost dead.
Not like a ton, but yeah, they seem to be doing okay. As you see, like Lady Aldori fighting him, like Penny, you're just kind of like in awe for a second of her like fighting style and ability to hold off these two giants.
Can we join the initiative? I mean, like,
Yeah, you want to as you like open the other door and kind of step into the room, you see on the south another group of people also have busted in to the room. You see leading, seems like someone leading another group of the mercenary type figures. You see a lady with like red hair, tattoos on by her eyes.
Leading them like she's their captain, or leading them
Yeah,
like
they
she's
seem to be
leading
falling
them?
out. She's wearing kind of like a long black leather duster. And as that happens, you guys like just kind of lock eyes across the wall, and Lady Aldori calls out, she's like, I'll handle these giants, just in time. That's their leader. Take her out while I deal with these oafs. And she turns back to face the giants.
I said we get into it.
Are you guys really
Let's
that
do
far
this.
behind the two of us?
Would you guys?
no,
would you have
can
been
we
keeping-
just have? Yeah, we would have all
Yeah.
been keeping up.
I'd say
right?
go ahead and
Yeah.
put your positions in, and then I'll.
For the amazing fighter that she is, Jumandi Aldori is down at a 1.
Yeah, I'm just counting her. I'm not gonna like take time to deal with like
Actually rolling out attacks.
actually rolling out combat and stuff. Yeah.
In her fight with the giants, does she look like, is she holding them off? Is she injured? Is she nearly overwhelmed? Like, what's her, like, how's her fight look like it's going?
She doesn't seem to be injured or anything. She seems to be doing very well against the giants.
For those who were sickened by the smoke, Kodan and Oksana, are they still sickened, or is the air fresher here where they're able to catch their breath? Or are they still sickened and having to deal with that?
I'd say like while you guys, before you open this room, if you wanted to take an action to try to like
Cough up a lung.
cough up a lung. Basically, the second is like you throw up, whatever.
Yeah, we'll probably improve the decor.
Chance to recover from it. Give me a sec, and I gotta.
I didn't know if that was something that like was only like due to the smoke only in that other hallway or whatever.
I mean, it kind of sticks with you if you've ever had like smoke inhalation, smoke sickness, or whatever they call it.
Oh, me too. I am also sickened, apparently.
Can we prestidigitation our lungs? Is that a thing?
You can attempt. Normally, the sickened condition, you can attempt to like basically gag yourself and vomit, lessening your removing your sickened condition.
So, okay.
Take an action on your turn normally.
There we go. If you want to click on that fortitude in the chat, see if you want to do a check to recover from it.
That's a decent roll. Wait. What?
So Claw, you
Oh, I guess that wasn't
were
my
able to
roll.
kinda
Somebody's
cough
dice
out.
look good.
yeah, and then your wolf didn't, but Kodan, you also didn't. Give
I don't
me
think
1
my
second
wolf
before
was
we do
sickened,
anything
though.
else. I don't know who else is sickened. Okay.
I was.
I wasn't here to be sickened, so should I try to do a thing first?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so
So is that why I have that bucket in mind?
no, that was
It's
from
temporary
the
hit points from me.
temporary hit points. Yeah.
I gave you temporary hit points and made you wet to try to keep you from getting burned.
All right, and then you have hero cards. So you do. Let me delete those to. So Kodan, you
Mhm.
you do have a hero point if you wanted to try to to hero point it. And if you wanted to click on that fortitude, and I can put it back in the chat again.
Yeah,
Oksana, if you want to try to unsicken yourself.
I did.
It's not a pass.
Yeah, I did it. Got an 18.
Oh, yeah, you passed. So, Oksana.
If you select your, there you go.
no,
So yeah, when you try to cough it up, it's still just kind of messing with you, lingering there. So up first is the leader. She's gonna.
It looks like I think it's Rose McGowan. He was Wildling Girl in the Game of Thrones movie.
Yeah, she looks like that a little bit. Huh?
Yeah, like her nose or cheekbones.
that is so weird. So the die, when it rolled, I saw not that I passed, but the die that the value that was on the top was a 3, but it shows
+4 is 7.
Because you
it
get
shows a
+4.
1 in
No.
in the chat.
No, you got a 3 +4.
If you click on the 5, maybe the 5 I think was a 1.
Yeah,
Wasn't that
you
far?
originally might have rolled a 1, maybe. Yeah, yeah, it would be because it was +4.
Oh, I
rolling
clicked
plus
on this
3.
thinking that it would. Okay, it stacked them in here. Okay, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah.
I clicked on the 1d20 +4 thinking that would show me, and it showed me the 5's value.
The original.
I
roll,
see
Yeah.
now. And then I click on the 7, so it just stacked the 2 on top of each other.
Yes.
Let me check something. Is that
I would have thought it would have just cleared out the original.
So she'll let out a battle cry, and it's gonna take two movements to get up here. She's gonna target Penny. I keep trying to double right click now that I learned that as a player. If you double right click something, it targets them. Keep trying to do that as a GM, and it just opens the properties where the thing is throwing me off. So yeah, she'll target Penny and swing at you with an axe that she's carrying here. Ooh.
That hits.
Okay. For 14.
And I
damage.
am down.
Whoa.
You're dying already? Damn.
Good news is that's her turn.
A 14 dropped you?
I
Oh, the
had
31.
16.
The 31 to hit. And the 14 to
Oh, then there was 14 damage.
She's a swashbuckler, still only a rogue type.
Mm-hmm. I only had 16 hit points to begin with, I think.
What?
Well, it was great playing Pathfinder with you guys. Hey!
Thanks for coming out.
What? Why were
Down
you?
already? We might be free waving right here.
Alrighty. Lindsay will come over though, and good thing she's been looting. Gonna pull out a health potion and pour it down your throat.
Nice!
The wounded condition, though. I think that's
So-
how dying works.
Yeah. You would still be wounded 1.
Okay. I should see that on my character sheet
I'll put it on
automatically, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then if you go unconscious
Hold on,
again,
I can do it.
you start at dying 1. So you're like one step
Uh-huh.
closer.
Wounded 1, I see. Uh-huh.
Alrighty, and that's her turn. That's 3 actions. Actually, it would be 2 actions. She moved. She poured your thing down your throat. I'll say she's gonna do the fire courage to you guys. So it's like a buff radius. Alrighty, that's
Gotta get used to being squishy again. For other campaign, we're not so fragile.
Up a couple levels, and you're also the tank.
Yeah. Like 16, that's like a scratch, right?
It'd still be a hefty blow, but
I'm gonna run out, target the little tiny person on the wolf. And miss. Let me check the hand crossbow. Does it have a reload? Yep. And then reload it. Next up is Penny. You are, however, it didn't automatically do it, but you are prone.
So I have to stand up. That'll be one action, I'm guessing.
Yeah, standing up would be a move action.
Okay, so I'm going to stand up for my first action. And then I'm going to... So I have an action called Dueling Parry. That if I'm wielding one single-handed melee weapon and my other hand is free, I can parry attacks against me with a one-handed weapon. I gain a +2 circumstance bonus to AC until the start of your next turn, as long as you continue to meet the requirements. And do I use? I think I use that. There's a button to use it as an action.
Yeah, you might want to use that last if you're going to. It's basically saying you're basically ready for an attack.
Yep.
And it's going to give you an extra
Okay.
AC. So, like, if you're going to, it would make the most sense if you're going to attack, and then do that.
Yeah.
That makes
okay,
sense.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna do attack with my rapier, and
Oh, you didn't target anybody, which it should not.
son of a
I'm
bitch!
surprised it let him attack though.
Yeah, me too. That setting might have got turned off.
I should have done that. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. I knew I forgot something.
I don't think a 13.
But a 13's not going to hit her.
Well,
Yeah.
how I'll do is, like, if we're not attacking and, like, or if you're not targeting, it doesn't count. So that means if it would have hit her, it wouldn't count. But it says cancel untargeted attack. So yeah, just target her and attack.
Okay. So I targeted her and I attacked.
It got better anyway.
16?
Yeah, and that she's able to block that off with her axe, and then you're going to do the parry, right?
Yep.
It's gonna target Codon and
What?
launch off a dart at you and hit.
Clear in the back, huh?
Clear
Weird.
it back. For 6 damage, and I'll do the damage. And then she's gonna reload, and it is your turn now.
Well, I'm going to retaliate in kind with...
Saw those wings and it freaked him out.
Yeah, I should. I will do a... Divine Lance. Let's do that. 60 feet, one creature. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, good.
That it.
Oh, goody. Roll damage.
They are badly injured.
And-
That hit him pretty hard.
And then I am going to... Do I have like a shield? Does that cost? I'm used to on my my warrior raising a shield.
I believe if you use the one I had created, I believe you should have the shield cantrip.
I have that, but I thought I can only use it so often, though.
If you use the reaction to soak damage like you would with your shield, it then triggers a 10-minute. You can't use it again for 10 minutes. Otherwise, you can keep raising, like using the shield cantrip.
Okay. Then I'm just going to use the cantrip. Perfect.
They get you that. It's +1 until the start of your next turn. When the spell is in effect, you can use a shield block reaction. You can use it even against spells, blah blah blah. After you use shield block, spell ends. You can't use it again for 10 minutes. It's that last sentence it's a trigger for the timer.
Okay,
yeah, like
that's what it was.
Consumes it or kind of, burns it out of you for a minute, I guess. Alrighty.
10 minutes, actually. Yeah.
Oksana, you are up. You see this person here and these two people here. You probably see these people back there, but they're a little farther away.
I'm gonna target the redhead here and shoot needle darts at her.
Nice hit. Okay.
Okay.
That was 2 actions for that spell, and you got 1 more left.
I'm gonna give her the evil eye.
Good call.
Alrighty, so she's gonna make that save. You did succeed. What is it? Okay, so yeah, she saved from it by 2. And that's your turn?
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Now it is Claw's turn.
I am going to cast Horizon Thunder Sphere as 2 actions. That is a wall of tech. Basically, I'm doing the first option, has a range of 30 feet. I am going to...
Don't forget the target.
After our red-haired hoo-ha here, big money, no whammies. That is a whammy. I am gonna hero point that. Yeah.
Well worth it.
Yeah. Look at them numbers.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
So she is going to use her reactive strike on that.
Okay. I have an armor class of 17, I believe. 16.
I'll let her roll it.
17. No, it's only 16.
Okay, I'll leave it.
Only.
I was holding my breath. So 5 damage.
Alright, that is gonna soak through my oh, you applied it already.
Yep.
Soak through my temporary hit point.
That was 2 actions, and
Am I already through the temporary hit points? Okay. Yeah, and then my third action was giving my wolf 2 actions. My wolf is going to try to attack same lady with they bite. And miss. And my wolf is going to step back here.
Alrighty. She already used her. reaction.
Yeah, we are not in a good way about fighty fight. Champion or something.
So she shoots Penny with the crossbow, hand crossbow, and then reloads it. And that's 25. Donna, she's gonna try to attack you. Crossbow. And miss. And then reload. You guys notice as you hear something, Lady Jamandi is fighting with these guys this time and strikes out and just like drives her heart or her blade like straight through a crack in this one's armor and downs one of the giants. And while that was going on, she's starting to take a little bit of damage there, but it's now her turn.
It's now whose turn? Her.
The redheads, yeah.
Yeah.
The redhead. Okay. Back at the top of the order. Got it.
She is going to do this here, so when she hits you, or hopefully misses, she does hit.
Wow.
And if you can click on that fortitude save for me.
I think I hit damage button.
I did. If you click on fortitude.
Okay.
So she does hit you, it knocks you prone.
You have hero points if you want to try to roll again.
I'm gonna try to roll again. Yeah. Hold on.
Right click on your roll tile.
On my roll tile.
Like in the chat where it says Penny sent St. George fortitude saving throw.
Yeah. Reroll using a hero point.
Ding ding ding. Winner winner chicken dinner. Well, it's better.
Jeez.
We
By much.
need to roll better. We're gonna die anyway, but we need to roll better.
Go out with a little bit of.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could take out at least one of them.
And she's gonna step in.
Out in a blaze of glory.
And that's her turn. Because that was 2 actions and then the move. Alrighty. I think
Bad guys
she'll
are next, right? It's
be
not
kind
me.
of freaked out and cast this here as she like shoots ink at the redhead who just stepped into the room, who's hurting her friends. Oh, nice hit. So she just strikes her like right in the face.
Nice.
He's also dazzled for a minute, or a round rather.
She is dazzled. As it just kind of gets her right in the face, and so dazzled is that her eyes are overstimulated, vision swimming. All creatures and objects are concealed from you. And I think I can
It's flat.
inspire courage. She doesn't have to maintain that.
It went off all of us at the start of her turn. It's either one round or it needs to be. Is it only one round until the beginning of the next?
Yeah,
Turn.
one round. So yeah, she'll do that again.
Am
All right,
I
and
up?
then this person.
You're next.
No. Next. I got
Start with the rain of
message.
arrows.
Yeah. Just what I need.
Coda. This one's gonna shoot at
Okay.
you.
Ouch.
Four. Reload and try to get Oksana.
Jeez.
I'm not trying to do this, guys. It's just the dice. This is the story the dice
I
is
know,
telling.
yeah. Yeah.
And then that is Penny's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to start with a strike against this redhead, who I think I have targeted correctly. 23.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
With the critical, do I do just damage or do I hit the critical button?
It was
It's
just
not a critical.
yeah, it's not a critical. It's
Regular
just,
hit.
yeah, so damage.
That's what I thought. Okay. 6 points of damage. And
He's near death.
okay, so that's that for her, and then I'm going to use my dueling parry. Why is my AC 16? Probably because of something unfortunate.
Oh, you're prone.
Oh, I was I was prone. I have to stand up. Okay,
And you have 3 actions, so you can still stand up.
yeah.
You only made
So I'm
one
going to
action
stand
so
up.
far.
Let me unprone myself. Okay, got it. Thanks. Okay, and then I'm going to do, for my last one, I'm going to do the dueling parry, and I'm going to apply the effect. So I've got a 20 AC again. Okay. And that's going to be my 3 actions. I'm sick of getting knocked out, and I'm sick of getting knocked down.
But you get up again.
Jump
They're
one.
never going to keep me down.
Alrighty.
And how do I end my turn?
I can do it for you.
Did that already. Thanks.
Alrighty, so Oksana, this one's gonna target you. Hitting you for 1 damage. It's then gonna.
So on that, I have this little bucket which has some, supposed to have some temp hit points, but my character sheet says it's 0.
It might have. It might have
If you've used them
gone.
already, yeah, you might have already used them. It also gives you
If I'm using, that's fine. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's just. Well, we can just. Probably won't matter anymore.
we
So
get
the-
rid. Yeah, it's
And then move up there and pull out their daggers. All right, and then that's its turn. That's 2 actions. Kodan.
Okay. I will probably just repeat.
and if you're still thickened, if you want to use an action to make another save.
Ugh. Yeah, I can try that.
You can
Give
use
me
that
the-
like as your 3rd action, but do it first?
I would probably do it first to see if I can get rid of.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
it probably doesn't affect my divine.
Because it's going to affect either your attack roll or the target of their save. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me the fortitude save.
You're going to have a third action left over after your spell anyway. Like
The divine lance takes 2.
right. So you'd have a third action left. That would, like you could have shielded or whatever.
Just means I wouldn't be able to raise the shield, right? Oh my goodness. Nope, it's not going away ever.
I think you have it. I think you have a hero point.
Oh, I do have 2, yeah.
Yeah, you were apparently like sucking on fire.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
It's impossible. It's impossible. Divine Lance. Oh wait. Divine Lance. Hello.
You have to click attack. You put it in the chat there, yeah. You were hitting the thug guy? Make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I missed. Par for the course. Par for the course.
Oksana.
Alrighty.
Alright. Yeah. I'm going to... phase bolt.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yay!
Oh, shit.
Hey, 5 points is 5 more than any of us.
Yeah,
have
like
done.
it should have been a miss.
She will.
Yeah. I guess I'll try this evil eye again.
Yeah, real quick before you do that, though, because as you cast out with your spell, she's going to take that opportunity to swing at you. Oh.
Ugh.
I don't want to hit this button.
It'll be your eye. It's not going to be so evil.
If I close my eyes, what does it not happen?
I don't think it's gonna.
Ouchie.
I am down.
So, yeah.
Well, I think we're all going to be down here lately.
Yeah.
She's still
I don't-
it's damage or no?
Yeah, from your first spell, yeah. Right? It's not an
From the
interrupting
fire.
attack.
No, it didn't interrupt. She still took the damage you gave to her, but it's just as like you were casting, she took that moment to like, basically it's like you know, like Rocky 2 where you just swing at the same time. All right, Claw, you are up.
I can't do
Claw. Claw.
All right. Okay. Targeting Oksana. 2 actions. Person still living. Makes it sound so ominous. You get 9 hit points back.
Yay!
You're still prone, but you are conscious. You're going to be wounded 1.
I got that one twice.
You
I'm
shouldn't
up to
have
max
it.
hit
Why
points.
you got it twice?
Good. You got what,
9.
twice?
You somehow
Oh.
was healed by my spell twice.
Oh, probably because I clicked apply healing and then he clicked it. I undid one, so that's fine. Yeah, you're prone. You got one more action.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Glass Shield on myself. It is effectively the same thing as Shield spell, except it explodes if they break it. But I do that as my third action. That ends my turn.
Hold on, I'm just gonna shoot at you. Four. Reload, and then move up.
Just enough. I don't think she even got above the floor.
Oh,
She's unconscious again.
I'm gonna roll that one back. I forgot she was prone and went down. I don't think that this person would know that she's not out of the fight. Three. Hold on.
Be gentle.
Try. Come on, low rolls, low rolls.
They've only got a plus 15 to their attack, so it's not like they're always gonna crit.
Ooh, I'm unconscious.
Those ones only got a +6.
Did you say you're now unconscious, Toadon?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
She slays that other.
The beautiful angel-looking creature is now laying down, asleep.
Moves up over here.
Gonna have to hope I'm out of healing. I'm thinking that
Okay, so you're down. You're the lucky one.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's see what happens.
it's not a crit. That's somewhat good news.
did she
Yeah.
pass her dazzle
Gonna go
check
down
to
again.
attack?
Oh, it's a D20 DC 10 check. Hold on a sec. She might not have hit you. I thought it would automatically roll that, but it's not. So give me a sec.
5, I think.
But she didn't miss.
Okay, so I'm down again. That's 2, well, down.
And since you were wounded one, are you now dying too?
Uh-huh. I'm dying. It doesn't say. Maybe when it gets to my turn, it'll straighten all that out.
He used to, when he'd go unconscious, dying one.
Yeah, the whole screen just went black and there's like things around me now. I'm dying too. Yep.
Yep.
So I get to...
I'm gonna check
It
something.
actually made your screen
Am I
black?
up? No, no.
Yeah, when you go unconscious because you go.
Yeah, the screen is
you go
black and there's
blind.
like...
Oh, it didn't do that for me.
He's gonna target your wolf. She got lucky on that roll there for targeting. And she misses.
That is both a cool effect and a terrifying effect.
All right, with one action, she's going to pour another healing potion down Penny's throat. And do that.
I don't know if it's just me, but I think all of your rolls are secret. I don't know if you meant them to be. They weren't earlier.
Oh, I switched it for something.
I'm not seeing it.
She accidentally healed the redhead, but now she healed Penny using a healing
Please
potion.
don't do that.
What's that?
I said, yeah, please don't do that.
Please don't heal the redhead.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Little Penny is no longer conscious.
I believe is she now wounded too? And is wounded do anything other than make you more dying when you go unconscious again?
Yeah, it does not.
Okay, well that's good at least, I guess.
Bad news is,
Not
if you get to dying 4, you're dead.
dead. Which means if Penny goes down again now, she's automatically going to be dying 3.
And then she's gonna hand another
Yeah.
potion to Claw. Say, that's my last one. And then she has one more action. Don't inspire courage again. She'll just be like, come on guys, you got this.
I don't think Jamandi Eldori can kill the other guys fast enough to keep us alive.
We'll see. This guy's gonna target her. I think one thing that will help is that she's probably gonna draw these guys' attention.
Yeah, it's starting to draw fire.
Reload.
I was thinking that earlier. One more target, even if it wasn't a fighter, just another body to help shift the action economy. Yeah, like another target for the opponents to spread the hit points around and more actions on our side could have made
It help.
Ethan, you're prone again, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
it's your
get
turn.
unprone.
I'll unprone you if you want.
Gotcha.
So just you stand up.
Yep. Okay, cool. That's my first action. Now, I'm going to imagine, and I'm going to describe this, and I'm going to leap up, and I'm going to do a backflip, and I'm going to strike her with my rapier in the most classic. And I'm going to. I've got this thing that's called reverse strike. I can play after I fail an attack roll and I get a success rather than a failure. Can I discard this card and use it?
If you have a hero point, you're basically using a hero point to do that.
Okay. So I'll discard the card.
One.
And I'm going to hit. I have one hit point.
You probably had to discard the other one too.
Is a hero... Oh, because I used the other... Okay. Sure. So I'll just use the hold the line too for whatever it's worth.
So yeah, you get a success rather than a failure. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Come on, big numbers.
Oh, jeez. 5 points of damage. Question is it enough? But it's not. Nope.
No. So. Well, you have one more action, or is that a 2-action thing that you did? Or you were just trying to...
No, I got up from prone. I used the hero action, or I did my attack, and then I used my...
Well, using the card isn't really an action
hero
to do
point?
that.
Hero card is not.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
action.
Okay, yeah, then I've got... Then, you know what? I'm just going to strike again, because...
There you go.
And I'm going to do some attack damage.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Do you
better.
want to explain how you do this with panache?
Yeah, so I get 1 with the hero point when all of a sudden it looks like I'm about to miss, and it distracts her for just a heartbeat. And then I imagine, and this is just flavor, I pull out a dagger and I just jam it from her through her chin and up into her head. How's that for panache?
Alrighty. And that was your 3rd action, right?
And then that's my 3rd action. I am out. And my wounds are covering up my character sheet. That's
And Lindsay
okay.
lets out a cry of happiness, like, yes. That was awesome. Oh. Oh, it's not a critical.
Missed.
It would be a miss anyway, so, but it's because it's a critical, it turns it into a hit. He's gonna... Now it is Codon's turn. You are unconscious, Codon. If you could do a death save. Or if you want to use, if you have any hero points left, if you want to use one to stabilize.
I do not have any hero points. I burned both of them trying to make very sad failed saves on that. Hey, that smoke inhalation should be gone though, right? If I ever wake up. Does that work the same way? And
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I could look it up, but I mean,
We've been playing for over an hour there, right? So we all should get an extra hero point.
I mean, I don't know if we've been playing for over an hour. Let me see what the timer is at. 3 minutes.
We've been dying for a really long time.
Yeah, I'll say we got 3 minutes left on the timer, so I'll say you all have one more hero point now. Close enough.
close enough. I will use that hero point.
It's like, hey, we're all going to take a 3-minute break and then return.
How do I use that hero point here?
Don't know. I don't know if you just check it off and keep and like make yourself stable. I don't know if it's automated. I don't know.
So yeah, you would just lose the hero point, and then I would
that puts him at like conscious at 1, or he's at 0.
He's still unconscious, but he's not dying.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you're not gonna die. You're stabilized.
I can see.
And then Oksana.
Sort of.
Really
But I'm still
hard.
unconscious though, right?
Yeah. Oksana, it's your turn.
Okay.
Same option.
I'm just
oh no,
taking
you.
a nap.
Oksana has.
You're
You are
sleeping
prone,
really hard.
Oksana. But
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna get up. So I'm gonna change that. Alright, so then I'm gonna. So I stood up, that's one action. I'm gonna target this dude right in front. And going to shoot needle darts. Better. 12 damage.
hey, yeah, you needled that guy to death. One just goes right in the eyeball.
That's my 3 actions. I can't
Alrighty.
do it.
And then Plow.
Right, I'm going to give a healing potion to put on the angelic. What was he? Put on the angelic. Look at that. Actually, do I have that? Did you actually give me one?
Yeah,
Or,
I dragged it to your inventory. Yeah.
Yep, I see it. Guess roll that. 5. You get 5, my man. So I'm not studied enough, and you look like you were dying to me. We're gonna use that.
You were targeting yourself, or you weren't targeting, but plus 5.
There you go. Is that one action to
Thank
Fly
you
that
very
too?
much.
Oh yeah, this is one action to pour it down his throat.
Okay, and then I will, with 2 actions, target the badly injured guy, and also do some needle dart. For 7 points damage.
Which is enough. And that's 2 actions, 1 action. And
Oh, you just skipped one of your NPCs. I mean, no, that's totally right. That's totally what happened, yeah.
I saw that too, but you did the right thing. I was so laden with integrity, Sean.
yeah. These guys are going to basically just kind of see what's see Lady Jamandi Aldori and just drop their weapons, hold up their hands. Again, you surrender.
And that was really close.
Yeah. Yep. So that comment's over. Everybody gets 128 XP. So that was a difficult fight.
Gotcha. The fight's over. The other guys fled. Yeah, you said.
The other guy surrendered. Yeah. The other guy
Or
surrendered.
And we are all surprisingly conscious. We're gonna group up with Jumanji for protection. At least I'm gonna.
Can we ask her like what, do you have any idea what they were after, that they were coming after you?
What's going on? Yeah.
She's not really sure. She knows they were mercenaries, but she doesn't know. She says she suspects that they were probably hired by someone in PTAX who doesn't want to see expansion into the stolen lands, wants to kind of either stop it or slow it down or discourage people from doing so. But her primary concern at the moment is securing the manor. She's she's like, I think it's mostly under control, but we need to get these fires taken care of and tend to the wounded. She thinks she's like, your actions were heroic. Thank you for coming in. I think that if you wouldn't have been here, I had the giants, but if you wouldn't have been here, I think I would have gotten overwhelmed. So I definitely owe you a debt of gratitude, and I promise a fitting reward will be given to you as soon as we get things under control. As that happens, some more soldiers start coming in, and you see Captain Vinzi, and she starts giving them orders to like kind of check for wounded, putting out the fires. If you guys offer any help, she'll like basically say, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll join a bucket brigade, and even though I'm wounded, like I'm gonna like act like nothing happened, right? I had it all under control. Totally. You saw the way I knifed that girl in the chin, but she can see that I'm like bleeding out.
Yeah, and some people come and help patch you up. You guys would have time to either do it yourself, treat wounds, perform some like quick first aid or whatever, kind of put some bandages on your wounds to keep you from bleeding everywhere. Kind of help out. But the rest of basically the work continues on into like the rest of the night, pretty much the better part of the next morning.
Meanwhile, can we just like go through
Sure.
her pockets, the woman's pockets, and see if there's any like notes or any like clues on any of the dead bodies?
Do you have a letter with instructions or anything?
Yeah, exactly.
With a signature of somebody?
Yeah, you could. You should be able to double click on her body and see like what she has.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And Jamandi Eldori is like, yeah, anything, like she kind of sees you. She's like, feel free, like any of the bandits, any of the intruders, feel free to keep their gear.
Oh, sweet. There's a healing
spoils of victory or whatever. Yeah. And she just kind of, is directing people and also assisting and helping people and kind of off and about. Some guards take these guys that surrendered away. So I'll just clear them off the battlefield.
We glad they're,
What was that, Kevin?
So we just need to take this stuff out the dead ones, right?
Yeah, any of the dead bodies you can you should be able to loot. I also
Can I grab this studded leather armor off of the one Black Tear Cutthroat? Because I can't. I think that allowed
Of course.
to my.
Do you have the strength to wear it? You're gonna want to.
Somebody should take those tracking goggles. Those look interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if anybody would mind if I took them.
I think I'm okay.
Doesn't sound.
And then, should one person take all of the money, or should we have it divided up? Because like this guy I'm looking at had that. He had a hand crossbow, a dagger, which I could totally use the dagger too.
Yeah, I think all the mundane gear, like to help yourself.
Okay.
Yeah,
And should I be keeping track of bolts out of curiosity? Like, do
You-
you do that?
you have them.
It should
Yeah.
track them automatically.
So if you go into your inventory,
Oh, you know what? I don't think I shot any. Yeah.
you go in your inventory. No,
Okay.
you did. Well, yeah, I don't know if you didn't shoot any, then you'll have them. But when you shoot them, it will -1 from your quantity. So you want to keep an eye on it and buy them. They're fairly cheap. I think, what is it? A couple silver for like a stack of 10, like 1 or 2 silver or something like that.
So how do you take this stuff?
Just
You
drag
just
it
drag
into
it
your,
over.
your
It's so
character sheet.
cool.
your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 silver piece for a stack of 10 or 20 for the bolts and arrows and stuff. It's all pretty similar.
After the bucket brigade, is it possible for us to get a rest?
Yeah, we'll say like after you guys do that, you guys can go back to your room and get some rest. So after the night's rest, you guys kind of come back. Lady Jathal, like in the morning or like when you guys kind of wake up, one of the guards brings you, a little chest and says that, Lady Aldori wanted me to give this to you and send this to you and give her thanks again for your, deeds and help last night. And, along with her apologies for having put you through that. And in the chest, each one of you would get 50 gold pieces
Nice.
and 2 lesser healing potions.
For each of us?
1,
Yeah.
2.
It says offers each PC a reward of 50 gold pieces and 2 lesser healing potions. Basically, the next morning, like as you guys wake up and get that reward from Lady Jamandi Aldori, you make your way to the Great Hall again, and you see like engineers have already arrived, busy surveying damaged parts of the manor. A lot of the dead have been gathered and prepared for funeral services. There's servants are busy throughout the grounds making repairs, cleaning up, mopping up, blood stains, kind of recovering. You make your way to the Great Hall, and it's kind of shocking how quickly the staff have restored the Great Hall when you come in. Over the course of the time that you guys were resting, there's like very few signs of the violence from the night before, and things are mostly look like they've been returned to normal. As the other adventurers who survived the assault are taking seats at the tables, other adventurers who arrived just today settle in as well. Even with those newcomers, though, there's far fewer heroes in the hall than there were the previous evening. I just loaded the same one, so it looks like there might be more, but the atmosphere is kind of like serious and somber, like not as jovial as it was the night before. And Lady Jamandi kind of steps up to the table to speak, and she says, I'd like to thank those of you that helped defeat the Black Tears last night. It's obvious someone doesn't like our plans to settle the stolen lands. Well, we're not so easily dissuaded, are we? I say no, and this morning I'd like to issue formal charters to all of you to begin exploring the stolen lands and make them safe for tomorrow's settlers. The first charter we'd like to bequeath goes to the group called the Iron Wraiths, she states, with a wave towards a band of 4 of the well-armored adventurers. The tales of your adventures have thrilled many Brevik nobles, and I'm excited to see what you can do with the exploration of the Glenbon uplands. Your charter is to establish a base for Brevoy there after dealing with the Tiger Lords, and then to open up diplomatic relations with Pitax from a point of strength. And you see those Iron Wraiths like kind of stand up, make their way, and she gives them their charters as they leave the room. They seem kind of arrogant, but also experienced and confident. They're definitely well armored. And Lady Aldori continues to speak, and she addresses the dwarf, Baron Hennis Drevlev. As per our previous discussion, your charter is one of specific importance for Brevoy. Securing the southern trade routes along the East Selen River and establishing a base for merchant caravans and barges alike is of utmost importance. Hooktongue Slough will be your base of operations. And the Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't the dwarf. This is the nobleman that looked like that. Kind of takes his
Knights
charter.
with him, right?
What's that?
That guy? He had a bunch of knights with him, that guy?
He was with the knights, but the knights were the ones that took the first charter and walked off without him.
Oh, I thought they were one group. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they were kind of hanging out, but he seemed to have gotten a different one, and he kind of stiffly goes up and gives a crisp bow. That's like kind of barely more than a nod. And you notice as he's walking out, he's got kind of a slight sneer on his face as he doesn't even look anyone, just kind of grabs it and goes. And then she turns to one of the table mates, the people sitting at your table, and I think I have an image for him too. Magar Varn. I think he was the show you this image. He was the one that's kind of handsome, 5 o'clock shadow. He has a distinct sword.
I am not getting these names in my notes.
No worries.
Is that bad?
No.
Okay.
No, not necessarily. I could put them in there. Put them in the notes later.
I've just got some very light notes. Yeah.
Yeah, not a huge deal. I lost my place looking for that one. She turns to him and says, Magar Varn, your father, Androth, has long been a faithful friend. Your charter assigned you to Norman Heights to establish a town with the Varning host. In time, we hope to establish an Aldori dueling school there. But in the more immediate future, we ask that you broker an alliance with the Norman centaurs who roam the region. I trust you and your fellows are up to the task. And he walks up to accept the charter, and as he leaves the great hall, he passes and smiles by you guys and kind of stops and says, once you get established, I would love to have you come visit so we can set up trade relations. Good luck. And with kind of like a fancy swish of his cape, he turns and leaves. And then
so I make a special note of that because, like, if there's going to be a school of sword fighting, I'm down with that.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Because you and Lady Jamandi had just kind of discussed that during the feast.
Yep.
How she wanted to do that.
Yep.
And she turns to you guys and says, and last, certainly not least, last night's heroes. First, I want to thank you again for risking your lives to help defend my manor. The courage, gumption, and skill you displayed will take you far, I suspect. For your charters, we're asking you to travel to the southwest into the region known as the Greenbelt, a swath of wildlands that includes the forest known as the Gnarl Marches and the hill country of the Comlands. We've heard that the bandits have grown particularly aggressive in the Greenbelt, and they need to be stopped before anyone else settles into the region. A small trading post in the Rossland hinterlands has been particularly hard hit. I suggest starting there. Once the bandits have been dealt with, we will be ready to bequeath you more permanent charters to settle the land and establish a government of your own. And she hands each of you copies of the same charter. After that, she seems to be eager to get back to the task of like tending to her employees and family and repairing damage to the manor. included in that, she would give you probably like, a little bit of a basic map that kind of shows you where Oleg's outpost is. And now with that, we can activate the main map.
Hooray. I think she gave us our party name, too. We could be known as Last Night's Heroes.
Yeah, Last Night's Heroes. That's
Sounds like a good band's name.
Yeah. It'd be midday when you guys are, and you guys are welcome to stay like till the next morning. She would tell you like you're welcome to stay till the next morning and head out, fresh.
Thanks for the game, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
You're right, kind of.
Thanks.